Get ready for an unforgettable experience. The thunderous roar of engines, the sharp crack of timber, and the breathtaking sight of massive trees crashing down in seconds. This video takes logging to a whole new level. Don't miss it.
The tree's 23 feet tall, 12 inches wide, the Husqvarna T540, with just 1.35 feet lbs of torque, takes it down in 10 seconds flat. Small tool, big results. He just wanted to cut a branch, but the branch had other plans, took out the ladder and sent him on a one-way trip, straight to the ground. Packing 100 HP. This wood splitter turns a 14-inch log into chunks in 3 seconds. One crack and it's done. What a satisfying crunch. This 10 HP sawdust briquette press compacts fluffy powder into a 2-inch solid log in seconds. So satisfying to watch. Just one punch and out pops a perfect pellet. .83 Newton-meters of torque from the Husqvarna T540 meets a 23-foot tree, like hot knife through butter. One cut, no debate. Gravity takes over. Wait, what? Tree's still standing, but the ladder dipped and took the man with it. That's not logging, that's live action Jenga with a twist. The 110 kilowatts chipper is shredding 220.000 pounds of massive wood like twisting spaghetti. Each log snaps like sesame crackers in seconds. Pure madness. Gives you goosebumps. Think a 13 FT log is big? This 450 Newton meter saw treats it like a popsicle. One spin and boom, premium planks. Straight out of a lumber spa. A 20-foot tree, dense and proud, until the 240 HPD-7R roars, charges, and drops it like a domino. They say clearing land harms the forest, but this D5M dozer with 105 HP just made room for replanting in 30 seconds flat. Sometimes you gotta break ground to grow trees. The Valmet 840.2 to 170 HP hauling 15.000 pounds through mud deep enough to swallow a truck. Some say it's reckless. I call it forestry with a spine. the Carlton 7015 TRX with a 67 HP diesel engine just erased a 30-inch wide stump like it owed it money, clean cut. Zero mercy. Suburban silence restored. LKT-75 with just 75 HP dragging a 40-foot log uphill? Some say it's outdated, I say it's old iron with a heart that never quits. My old lady asked if this was a monster truck rally. I said no, just a six-wheel log hauler crossing a frozen swamp. She still cheered like it won a race. They say old iron can't keep up, but this Clark skidder just dragged 25-foot logs through deep snow like it was 1974 again. My buddy's brand new rig? Still stuck back there. Wow, a massive 13-foot log rolls onto the saw bed. The blade spins at 1.200 RPM. 450 Newton meters of torque screaming like a war cry. It's not a battle, it's a 1-minute takedown. The log falls. The boards rise. Quote. Swinging axes is exhausting, but this 15.400-pound splitter? A 10-inch log doesn't stand a chance. The Jensen JT600, with a 50 HP engine, devours fresh 8-inch logs like snacks. Feed it in, blink, and it's already spraying sawdust like a fountain. The Carlton SP 5014 TRX grinds a 10-inch stump like peeling a potato. Tracks forward, sawdust flies. That stump didn't just fall. It got erased from history. This Kenworth W900 rides through mud like a wild cowboy. 450 horsepower pulling 15.400 pounds of timber through a nasty bend. One slip away from a mudslide medal. I used to think sawdust was trash. Now it's premium firewood for winter. Would you want a machine like that? The 400 horsepower Kenworth K100 was climbing fine, then rolled back like it hit reverse. Behind, a 20-foot log load, and a canyon ready to swallow it whole.